Hello, guys here, Tetrobot and Co. In the last part we started on Lumibot and saw that the theme was lasers, glass, sand, and burning. Because of course you burn things with lasers. Oh. I was like, what can we even do here? Maybe I shouldn't have taken everything exactly like that. This is a good first move, I think. But then I think we need the laser blocked off. Also, I did see the face blocks pop up. Let's see, what's new? Ah, the mirror blocks. Joined a group, let's stick together. Share status on their wall. Glass plus iron equals heart. Answered sometimes to a poll of are you attracted to magnets? So I would guess that the iron side has to be towards the magnet for it to be attracted. And also it'll stick to glass on the mirror side and iron on the iron side. Let's see, can I actually take this? Oh yeah, because the laser's up. Of course I can. Why wouldn't I be able to? Okay, so if I just stack anything with an iron, I can make it through here, but only to the right passage, which only shows me this room. So I've got to be able to do something better than what I just did. Let's see, I was actually gonna check in the options. I guess that's it for options. Or wait, graphics, okay. I was just curious if there's a way to remove the undo flash. Wait a minute, now that I'm under the laser, just take the stuff. It's easy, I don't have to undo anything. Oh, that's probably a laser receiver. Let's see. So we need to stick this mirror, oops. It started calling out the undo button because I needed to undo. Okay. I could have notably done that with both my mirrors instead of spending an iron block. So we'll see if secrets in the future require 2 iron. We'll probably be able to retrieve those later. But we couldn't bring them with us. Huh. Need a way to catch this pipe somewhere where we won't just... or somewhere where we will be able to retrieve it. Let's see, if I just put an iron against here so it falls here, and then another iron here, this will fall to here and I won't actually be able to get it. It would be technically possible, I guess, to stack up 2 blocks down here. No, they'd stick to this one. And also, if I have 2 blocks, this is already falling, if I haven't done anything to prevent it. Well, I mean, step 1 is obviously grab this block. Step 2 cannot be grab this block. But I don't think this works. And yet, what else would I do? I guess if I do this, then when this falls, I at least get to get that. Maybe that's all we need. Let's look around the level more before we decide whether we need a better solution to that somehow. Not sure what the point of this is. Alright, that gets us a free iron block and also the second memory block of the level. That'll work, but now we're out of blocks. Hopefully we don't need them. Okay, this is this room, which has the first memory block of the level. Alright. I thought spatially it was about right for us to be arriving there again. Huh. I mean, if I place this block, then I can get through and I can even absorb it again. So I have an assortment of blocks. I have the option to win the level right now. Okay, I don't have enough mirror blocks though. You need one mirror of each type in order to solve this, it looks like, because you need to direct the laser left and then up and then right and then up. And yeah, I think it's probably too late to go back and get anything. I guess I could, Alright, we have the option to grab any of these from this side. Where did we leave a mirror behind? Oh, right there. And of course we had the option to just use the unmirrored block. Actually, wait. We got the unmirrored block later, didn't we? Wait. I was like, oh yeah, I had this selected before I absorbed, so let's just right mouse click and throw it. But no, it selects the newly absorbed block. Alright. Let's see, so I just need any block that's not a rightward mirror. Or rather the, you know, a mirror that would have directed the laser right would be more technically accurate. Okay, I should set up this laser last, or this mirror last, that's next to the laser, so that I don't get bopped by the laser as I'm doing the other mirrors. But there we go. Got him. Tetrobot? I may not understand that level name. Okay, 4-4, changing trajectories. Looks like there's clearly only one thing to do right now. We'll probably have to come back for the memory block once we have more blocks. Okay. This level likes to show us things we can't do yet. Okay, we can get this, which then lets us get through to get the other one. Let's see, is it possible to actually get the mirror blocks out of here? If it is, I would lose my standard iron blocks in the process, I think. And right now, I don't prefer one block type or the other. Actually, wait a minute. My method of getting the second iron block seems to cost me an iron block. Like, I can get back out, but I'm no better off than before I went to the left. Let's see, if I did put the iron blocks in, I could at least get out with both mirrored blocks, though. So I'd have +1 block. I mean, let's see, if I could throw one iron block from here, it would fall there. If I could throw one from here, it would fall there. Only issue is, Only time I have both blocks is when I'm in here. If I throw this now, actually everything works. Never mind. Okay, so I'm just going on the assumption that having more blocks is better than having less blocks. Pretty wild, I know. Okay, let's check the first room to see if these blocks let us do much. Let's see, if I block it with this, I'll be able to pass through above. If I stack up both now, I'll be able to get the memory block. Let's see, and then I just need to set the old solution back up. Tanking a laser hit, but it literally doesn't matter. Alright. So I clearly need to direct the laser with the 2 blocks I have. So one goes there. Oh, and I need to position myself up here before I throw that, so I don't get stun locked. If you're gonna tank a laser, you need to know that the laser is gonna be disappearing. Interesting. There must be 2 different rooms you can solve if you want to beat this level. Alright. Emancipation Grill, but we're holding nothing. There's a switch up there. It looks like we probably have to burn the wood. We do have the option to take this wood. And of course the option to take these. Let's see. Oh, if we put this wood here... No, that's 1 block off from where we need it, but we can just easily put it here. If we threw this, it would attach here, direct the laser up, burn all of this. Is that what we want? Afterwards, we're still going to need a way... Oh wait, no. The thing directing it up is gonna be a way to get past the... Oh, actually... As soon as I do this, I need to click over here. No, that didn't even work. Okay. Since I took 2 clicks, I needed to click and do twice. Alright. Perhaps there's an option if I turn the sand block into glass somewhere. I don't know, maybe I just needed to take a better path? Nah. The block's in my way, like, at exactly the wrong time. Let's see, if I did turn a block to glass, that is my sand block, I don't actually see how it would benefit me. Like, I could stick the glass up here, and then if I stick the other one here, I need to be over here to grab the glass back out to make it fall, which isn't any better than before. If I stick the glass on the right, then I can't exactly absorb it at all, so we're not really helping anyone. Alright, well, let's look at the other puzzle. We can just stash things in places where we can get them again. Okay, we have a switch we can flip. This does not hold anything right now. I don't see what the... Oh wait, I do see what the problem is here. We can easily get the block where we need it. But if we flip the laser on, we're not going to be able to cross the laser. I can't think of anything we would use the block for that would help us, though. But just in case, let's go back to before we threw it in the cannon. Let's see, the laser does get turned on from flipping it upward. So we're not going to be throwing a block to turn the laser on from here, and then quickly racing across. Besides, I feel like there's only like 1 or 2 puzzles in the game that actually matters whether you do things quickly. I mean, the other puzzle, if we did solve it, once it's solved, it looks like we're gonna be able to take blocks out, maybe. Because, this'll open. I don't know, maybe it just opens because you won't be able to get up through this laser again. Maybe whatever you do is only temporary. Let's see, I don't have enough I could stack on the left to actually block off the laser for any length of time. Let's see, does this position look any better? Not really. I could drop something through the laser and lose it forever. This position lets me stack things on top of the glass. This position lets me drop things here and lose them forever. This is where it started and just lets me drop things here. That's all the places I can put the wood. I could also decide that it's acceptable to burn the wood, but right now I don't see that helping me. Like, clearly I could just throw the wood left here. The wood would ignite. What we need to do is burn the wood on top. If I did have the sand up here somehow while I'm doing it, I could turn the sand to glass by burning the wood. Not that I see what that does for me. Let's see, if I did put this here and throw the sand here, it'll turn to glass as it falls. What does that do for me, though? Like, nothing. Oh wait, yes, it does do something, actually. Wait, why did I think it did something? Oh, because it means that I have a spot where I can actually stand on the right and throw my block. Wait a minute. If I wait here, I bet I can actually grab that wood block before it ignites. Not that I know why I would need it. Okay, and actually, the position of the grill does stop us from taking blocks out because this pathway needed completely blocked off before we could leave the room. Alright. Oh, and that was also the block on the right, which implies this puzzle can be solved before solving the one upward, although they're not always strictly ordered. So how do we get the laser on? Oh, wait a minute, I'm dumb. You don't have to stand next to the cannon to fire the cannon, by the way. Little known fact about things that have separate buttons on them to click is that you can click the button. Alright. Still looks like we're cruising compared to last episode. Perhaps the levels are just shorter. I guess I also didn't have to fully restart either level. Running back through stuff is fast, but it's not instant. Mirror's Edges. Nice Mirror's Edge reference. Or perhaps that's like a common phrase, Mirror's Edge, not just the name of the game. Anyway, it looks like we probably want to come back with something in order to get blocks. Let's see, we can grab this wood. That appears to be, oh wait, I can then burn the rest of it. Just lets me grab this and grab that. And then the block is free with purchase of trying to beat the level at all. Oh wait, no it isn't. I mean, it's mostly free, but it's not literally free. For some reason, I only thought the laser was up here and not down here. I have no explanation for why I would think that. Probably just because the bottom part wasn't relevant for a bit. Alright, well, let's burn more wood. No, I don't actually need to go to the bottom corner there. Took a suboptimal click. Alright, I could throw a thing through if I want to flip that switch. I don't see why I wouldn't want to flip the switch. Just using our blocks. Literally didn't matter the block type as long as it wasn't wood. Alright. Looks like here we probably want to use the ceiling here to stop our blocks so that we can actually get both in position. Wait a minute. And then what? Oh, just cross to the other side. Well, they were still in there. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, just throw one. Let's see. Trying to think like, okay, I don't have the correct mirror for sticking iron upward and leftward. Oh, but I do have the correct mirror for, nothing. Actually, how would you ever get there? You'd need to be able to block the laser. Yeah, this is the emitter. Up here, facing down. You'd need to be able to have a block here without having one below it, it seems like. Or you could have like some sort of L shape here. And then you like go under the L and then you knock out the bottom and, you know. And then figure out some way to get back. It's looking pretty sketchy. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's absolutely no way to grab these 6 blocks. Let's just proceed through the puzzle and see if anything useful gets grabbed. Oh. This is it. Huh. Let's see, throwing stuff against the top here with only 2 blocks isn't gonna do much for me. I mean, even if I'd come down to throw the second one, we're not blocking anything like that. So I think we need to solve this before we solve what's above. I'm just gonna inspect the rest of the level, make sure I didn't leave anything behind that didn't have to be. No, I'm holding every block. I did burn some wood, but I think that was all mandatory. I was holding every block except this one. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need the mirror to be on the right if all I'm doing is blocking things off. We know we didn't leave any blocks behind, we just checked, so we're pretty okay with what just happened there. Actually, wait a minute. Can I just quickly... No, you don't get the opportunity to move before it falls, even though it does look like it does a little shake in the air before it starts moving. That shake is like much shorter than in blocks that matter, I think. Okay. So how would we ever get under anything? We've got 3 blocks. I mean, it wouldn't actually have to be an L extending to here. 3 blocks could do an L extending from here. Oops. But at the same time, how do you stop a block exactly here? Because if I throw something with glass on the bottom, it'll stop on the first one. See, let's inspect what was up here again, now that we have all 3 blocks. I think this should be fairly straightforward now. Let's see, just stick the, oops. Stick the 2 glass parts together and that'll give us iron on that side. Oh, wait a minute. Right. We want to be able to drop whatever we put at the bottom. Or rather, whatever we put at the left, not at the bottom. If we just throw lower, though, we don't get the opportunity to throw 2 blocks. That's as fast as you can throw. I mean, I could get back out without undo spamming just by doing what I did up here in reverse. But I'm fairly convinced that I have everything I should need to solve the puzzle, besides knowing the solution. Let's see. I don't have a way to flip that switch without actually being able to get down there, so that's not gonna be it. There's no way to drop a block through this, it's a solid object. So that's not going to be it. Whatever I do, it's gotta be done from down here. I have 3 blocks, I can throw them on a couple of different rows. See, I don't think there's any advantage to doing this. If I absorb this block, it's just the same as if we threw the metal on the... Yeah, that doesn't accomplish a lot. Let's see, I haven't thought too much about throwing blocks leftward, but I also have trouble imagining what it would accomplish. Perhaps if we solve the lower puzzle, it'll somehow help with this one. Oh. I threw these in the wrong order. Oh! My problem earlier is I wasn't sure how to stop a block here. But if I just first make an L this way... Wait, how am I gonna do that? I'm not. I was thinking like, okay, just stop something here and then throw something to here? And then just dig the first 2 blocks out, easy. Except I don't have a way to stop something here. Nice. Could throw this across. This is always gonna stop on the glass, though. It could be the one I throw first if I wanted to get as many blocks as possible on the left, but that's not accomplishing much. Oops. Oops. Keep misclicking. I don't think there's anything we need to be tutorialized on for this. We're pretty clear on how blocks stick together and things. Oh, wait a minute. I've been thinking all wrong about what shapes of L's work. If I'm holding up 2 blocks with my head... Oops. That's the only one that'll stop there, but it needs to be the metal block second. Alright. And then presumably we get back in a similar fashion. Oh, except my one that'll stop right in front of me. Maybe I didn't want to gather these? No, I have to gather them, because I need this back. Or do I? Yes. Let's see. Oh, but... if I build this shape... Alright. So, I was thinking correctly for the return path, but backwards for the getting there path. Kind of funny. Throw the iron block last, collect all the blocks, and we're back here. But now we have the middle memory block, which will surely help in some way, even though you can't throw them or anything. That was just an attempt to click and drag the memory block from the top of the screen. Alright, there's no metal or glass around here, so no sort of thinking about stopping on those is gonna help us. This is 3 tall to get to here, so yeah, stacking things vertically isn't gonna do much, because that's our last block. There's nothing we can't stop something here now. If we could stop something directly on the laser, though, that would solve most of our problems. Oh, wait a minute. Of course we can. We just need to throw our blocks in a way where the third block we throw doesn't stick to the second block we throw. Let's see. And it also doesn't matter which third block we use. All of them will either stop the laser or direct it right into the wall. So this would have been so easy if my blocks were just in a different order. Anyway, theoretically, yeah, you could have recollected all the blocks still. Just go up, grab your 2, go to the bottom, grab your last one. Alright, let's see, it takes us back to level select. Okay. Under lock and key is what we'll start next time with. We did 3 levels. And that'll be it for this part. See ya!